The Jackal would never compromise.
Don't bother Spinelli. He's not much of a doctor if he doesn't even know how to knock before entering the kitchen.
Why would I knock? I am a doctor. This is a hospital. Think of it as my home. He's a guest, and you're an intruder. So, by the way, can you get out, please? You need to get back on this bed.
I'm just visiting my friend.
Well, that's one way of describing it.
Maximista was merely trying to return me to my place of repose.
Well, the way I saw it, the patient was trying to have sex less than 24 hours after a life-threatening illness. So, if you don't care that it will kill you, that's fine.
He's just jealous because we were having sex and he's not.
Maximista?
No, Spinelli. I refuse to apologize because your doctor's hung up on some intimacy issues. Not when Spinelli is such an amazing lover.
The Jackal appreciates your kind words, although...
He is insatiable. His stamina is a thing of wonder. Maybe you should do some medical tests on that. Spinelli and I have crazy sex anywhere and everywhere we want to. And if you don't approve, Dr. Hunter, get over it. Because Spinelli sure isn't complaining. Are you, baby? I can't stand guys like that.
Like what?
Doctor, my ego is too big for the room, Hunter. Spinelli, I hope I didn't offend you.
Quite the opposite. Maximista's praise of the Jackal's carnal abilities was, most laudatory, though entirely fabricated.
It was just really inappropriate for me to talk about some hot, sexy relationship that we're never gonna have. I mean, you are my best friend, practically like a brother to me. We don't even think about each other like that.
Actually, you know, the Jackal carries a deep...
I mean, first that guy breaks my PDA, and then he won't even apologize about it, and then he walks in here making stupid assumptions like I'm trying to jump your bones.
You know, a simple explanation...
I'm not explaining anything to that guy. As if I have something to be embarrassed about.
Oh. Hi.
Wonderful.
I just wanted to come by and see how you're doing, unless this is a bad time.
Maximista was just explaining how we're not having hot and crazy sex.
Okay, I need to reassess... sisters.
No.
The other blonde one is just the Jackal's dear friend.
Ease up on the friendly visits, bud, or it's gonna kill you.
Lulu, you're in the doctor's way.
She's fine.
Don't buy this whole friend of Spinelli's routine. Lulu's nobody's friend. She's an equal opportunity drama queen.
Okay, all I care about is that Spinelli's gonna be all right.
Here comes the fake concern.
Your friend is recovering nicely from the fever. It's the other symptoms.
What other symptoms?
The Jackal fears that the battle of the blonde ones could possibly give the wrong impression. See, there's...
Do you know why you're here, Mr. Spinelli?
I mean, like, here in the larger esoteric sense? Like, why does the Jackal exist on Earth?
I meant no, just here in this hospital.
Of course he knows why he's here in the hospital.
Why not let the grown man speak for himself? Why are you here?
Well, the pizza delivery man. He arrived with large quantities of greasy carbs to assist the Jackal in his recovery from an over-imbibement of alcohol. He passed the dreaded ague to Stone Cold. The Jackal and Vixenella nursed the master through his dreaded feverish time, and unfortunately the Jackal succumbed. The ague took hold, and here we are.
But Spinelli's gonna get better, right?
He's gonna be all right. It's important that he stays hydrated, and I am gonna actually keep him for observation.
Fine.
I'm running tests. There are a number of possibilities.
What kind of test? What do you think is wrong with him?
He just told you he's recovering from the ague. Sometimes you're as thick as a brick, Lulu. So, when can I take Spinelli home?
When I say so. But you two can leave anytime.
He's really rude.
Seemed a little nervous with those two blondes.
The Jackal is uncomfortable in many social environs.
You find it difficult to make small talk?
There is no such thing as small talk. All words have significance.
And I understand you're something of a computer genius.
Yes. The Jackal is the ace of cyberspace. It is where he rules.
And you talk about yourself in the third person. That's a conceit that's usually reserved for politicians and some basketball players, too. Have you ever heard of an MBTI, Myers-Briggs type indicator? It's a personality test. Do you know who Alan Turing is?
A god of epic proportions. He invented the first electronic computer.
Yeah, he very well might have had what I suspect you have. You appear awkward in social situations, and you find it difficult to pick up on social cues. You're passionate about singular topics, and you have obsessive behavior, and you can't make small talk.
Stone Cold. Stone Cold. Maybe he and I have the same syndrome. It would explain our deep and abiding connection.
Okay. I don't know who Stone Cold is, but I would be happy to examine him.
Well, he would undoubtedly refuse. He shuns medical attention even when suffering from gunshot wounds.
Okay. Well, I would have to run some tests in order to properly diagnose you.
Actually, the jackal doesn't care to be diagnosed. He is who he is, and unless that requires quarantine, nothing else needs to be said.
You're not interested in changing some aspects of your personality, things that you aren't happy with?
Look, the jackal is quite happy. Thank you. And the last time he tried to change his behavior, he ended up with a near-fatal fever. So thank you for your analysis, Dr. Doom. But let us mutually agree that this conversation never happened.
Okay. It's your call.